Hey everybody, it's the program. Here we are on TV once again. Once a day, every day. The calendar fell down already. Oh, there was the tack. It's May 15th, Tuesday, episode 2796. The calendar is right. And it looks like we're right on the thing. Except for that the calendar fell down. The tack didn't stick. There's other tacks on there, but if it doesn't stick on there for good, it might not. Like at all. I'm gonna get some tape. Something. This will hold it up. This tack is strong. I think it's leaning. It's already leaning a little bit, but hopefully it won't lean all the way. Again, I think it might stay. Looks like the 15th, the Tuesday, 2 days after Mother's Day, coming up on Armed Forces Day in Canada, Victoria Day in Canada, and Memorial Day. Oh, what a time for life. It's hot. It's very hot, especially in this room. I don't know why the studio is hot. At least it's warm. You know, we had that winter, the whole winter it was warm. I didn't even notice. It was just nice. It's like, oh, it feels nice in here. I could wear a jacket. Could be okay, not freeze. You know, it was never like, whoa, it's frozen. Now it's definitely hot. It's definitely like, whoa, it's hot. And so it's too bad. Maybe I should have bought that AC unit for this spot instead of for that other spot. I almost bought an AC unit today. Maybe soon. But then I'm not going to leave. I'm just going to stay here with the AC going all the time. I'm going to get a tube. I don't know if you get AC. I have a small studio here. I'm worried about poisoning myself. And I think that it wouldn't be too difficult to poison yourself with this. So, how am I going to avoid the poison? That's the thing. Am I just going to get hot? I think it's just going to be another year of getting hot. There's no not poisoning yourself. Well, it's like, do you want to be poisoned or hot? And I guess hot. Maybe. It depends. I mean, what's poisoned? What level of poisoning are we talking? Very poison or only lightly poison? I don't know. Any kind of poisoning seems like it would be long term, at least longer term than being hot, because unless you have it's real hot, and you have like a little stroke or something, then it's not going to be too hot, but it could be too hot. Like, oh, they got too hot, didn't eat, didn't drink the water, had problem, heat exhaustion. It's real, but I don't know if it's going to get that hot, and if it couldn't be that hot right now. Maybe it is in this room, though. The room is hot, and then get that fan going. It's just blowing around hot air. I'm going to try to open the window a little bit more. How hot is it in here? I'm going to get a thermometer. But then you just look at it all the time. Why do you need to know these things? Like, can't you just know them anyway without having the thing like that? Uh-oh, negative 38. I don't know what that. Not very helpful. Should reset that thing and start the timer on that. But who knows about what negative 38 means? I just kind of chose an arbitrary time here for how long we've been going. But boy howdy, getting poisoned or living or being hot and having it affect you in the long term, because that's so hot. Okay, if you get a thermometer and you want to look at things and you're constantly just like seeing what it is, like if you had goals for the day, just get them done. It's always on the clock, always looking at this clock. It's like, what time are we doing this stuff, and at what time do we finish? And you can tell by the clock and how that works. No, we look at the clock, and we're always looking at it, and we're looking at these thermometers, being like, what are we gauging? Can't we just feel? Not when you're running things. This is science, so we're running science in here, and not when you're doing science or life. And you gotta look at that stuff. Man, we're gonna go out, no time. But still, if you're camping and you do stuff on time, you're like, it's the morning, we gotta better get a move on. What time is it? And you look at the time, look at your watch, and like, we gotta keep moving, sun's going down. Because then you know what time the sun's going down. They already know that stuff. There's no surprises. And you say, what time is the sun going down? I actually never do know. I just kind of look at, like, there it goes. But if you look at the, well, I guess the internet or whatever, but like the almanac, life almanac somewhere, and tells you what time the sun's going to go down every day. And you look at the sun, you say, what time are you going to go down? And then somebody will tell you. So you're going to say, do, 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 do. It's like, hey, babe, but what time is the sun going down? It'll tell you. It'll know. It knows. It knows what time the sun goes down. So look out. Because if it knows more than you, I mean, I couldn't farm. But it could, maybe. If you put all the knowledge together, I don't think you could. I mean, you read a book, you know all the stuff. You have all the words, but it's hard to like act them out. You do weird things. People do start doing weird things, like robot things, and it would be counterintuitive, but maybe I'll get it done anyway. Like a robot. You think people are better at following instructions than robots because you can predict them. They get context. I get context. I think I do. Not just each taking an individual sentence together. You gotta like gauge the context of the sentence, and that's hard. Much harder. Larger. It's much larger. Look out for that. Trying to engage. Well, we should make some phone calls, because it's getting kind of late already. So let's take a look at this thing. Looks like we got a couple of calls. Mr. Ginsu tried to call. Mr. Ginsu left a couple messages. Dan Dobler. But I want to kick it off. Let's call my grandmother. We should try to get this thing untangled while there's a chance. Oh, I did it. I just pulled it real hard. It worked. Here we go. This is grandmother. Gonna call grandma. Probably Andrew. Is it going? I don't know if it's supposed to be going right now or not. Hello? Oh wait, hello? Hello? Oh, it's me. It's my, hold on, stay on the phone. Keep talking.
You have Grandma's phone.
Oh, there, hey.
Leave a message after the beep.
This is Ty's phone. That's what I said.
This is Ty's phone.
Yeah.
You don't say this is Grandma's phone?
Oh, I say Ty. You've reached Ty's phone. Please leave your name and number after the beep. Hi, Grandma. Real good. How are you?
You actually thought it was you for a second.
What?
You thought it was you for a second.
I did?
That's what I thought you said.
Oh,
it's the answer machine.
It's the answering machine. Get an answer.
No, but that was me the whole time.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Hello.
You thought I was the answering machine. You thought I was you.
Oh, yeah. I got us confused.
I wasn't even trying.
You ever get yourself confused? You say, "Oh, did you? Yeah, are you doing that? Oh, that's me. I'm doing that." You're like, "Who's knocking on the door? Oh, hello? Oh, hello? Is somebody there? Oh, that was me. I know who's knocking on the door."
You're knocking on your own door?
Oh, I was knocking on my own door this whole time.
Grandma said she went to Ricardo's today.
Uh-huh.
And she had the worst experience ever. In her
What
life.
what happened?
No, she said she hates Ricardo's.
Why?
And will never go back ever again.
What happened?
Nothing.
Wait.
She just didn't like the food.
No, let's ask her.
Nothing happened. Nothing bad really happened. She just said that the service was horrible.
What was wrong with it? I want to ask her. Ask her what was wrong with it.
She kept saying she wouldn't say. She said she had steak.
Uh-huh.
And she didn't like it, and she didn't even have leftovers so I could try it because she threw it away.
She threw it away?
Yeah, everyone else says. Her friends were like, "You want leftovers?" She said, "No, you take it."
No, she gave it to them?
I think she had it thrown in garbage.
Where?
And she told the people that she didn't like it.
Which one is Ricardo's?
It's right next to the Lacey bus station. It used to be next to McConey's in Lacey.
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure where it is. It's a new spot though, huh?
Yeah, it's an old restaurant, but it's in a new location. Kind of.
It was bad though, huh? Grandma didn't like it.
It's funny though. Grandma didn't like it, but I've heard nothing but good things.
Well, she really didn't like it.
She really, really, really didn't like it.
What they do? Ask her what was wrong with it.
She says she won't tell me. She thinks she forgot. But it's funny. I just wanted to repeat that Ricardo sucks a bunch of times on TV for no reason.
Oh yeah, well she didn't like it. Grandma said that. Grandma's a good judge.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go to Ricardo's.
Don't go to Ricardo's. My grandma with dementia says no.
No, that's not. She's fine.
Yeah, she's fine.
Jeez.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you watching? What's on TV?
Watching Tosh.0.
the internet, the TV show.
Yeah.
Because you don't have regular internet.
Nope.
You watch the internet on TV.
Yeah, watch the internet. Now I'm actually. Well, never mind. Yeah. I never really. Have you ever like seen a clip on the internet before you saw it on Ridiculousness?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I was gonna say without Tosh, now I can actually see it for the first time. But usually I actually see it for the first time on Tosh, anyways.
They find it first.
Yeah, they find it first. So it's someone's job to get. They get paid to do what a lot of people do in their free time, anyways.
Looking on the internet.
Yeah. I think they find stuff on Reddit. I think I've seen it on Reddit sometimes before. There, yeah. They're just like, yeah, they just go and they just find stuff on Reddit and put it on TV.
Oh yeah, you're allowed to just like put the internet back on TV again.
That's what his show is. And that's what Ridiculousness is too.
Like, hey, look, it's the internet.
Yeah, I think that's how they say, like, or in the beginning they say, don't send us videos. We won't watch them, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's just because they find all these crazy videos on the internet already.
Oh yeah.
So they don't need people like killing themselves just for that show. It's already going to be on the internet.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
Oh, they're gonna put it on their own thing, and then they don't get paid as much.
Yeah, and then they don't feel bad because no one told these people to, or they know that no one is hurting themselves for the sake of the show. They're just hurting themselves and then getting put on the internet.
Yeah. I should start watching videos. Be like, hey, I saw this video on the internet. You want to see it, viewers? And then you just watch the internet, and then you go, whoa!
You could actually do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes jokes.
I think podcasts do that.
Yeah. They make jokes about it.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, YouTube doesn't have very many talk shows, but they actually have a lot of talk shows.
There's tons of talk shows.
Yeah, there's tons, because there's podcasts. And then they just get all the, like, every podcast, basically, is on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
So that's, yeah.
We have audio, but we don't know what to do with it.
How does that work?
This is the audio of the show.
Well, what do you mean you don't know what to do with it?
What am I gonna do with the audio? I put the video on YouTube. You could listen to it anyway.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot of podcasts have video, like the JRE,
Yeah.
the Joe Rogan Experience,
Mm.
and Tom Green and Norm.
Comes with videos.
Yeah.
I don't
Most
like.
of them do.
Oh yeah. I don't like the word podcast. Why do they all call it podcast still?
Yeah, I don't know.
They should call it internet television.
Yeah. I think Bobby Lee, he's got a funny one, but I don't really watch it very much.
Is it internet television?
Yeah. Well, his show's called Tiger Belly, I think.
Uh huh.
Do you know? Do you watch Joe Rogan? Or do you know? Do you like Joe Rogan?
I've seen his clips on the internet before. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's got.
I like Fear Factor. I like Fear Factor, the old one.
Oh yeah. He's got like a big core like group of comedians.
Uh huh.
Like the amazing racist Ari Shafir.
Uh huh.
Have you seen him?
No.
No, he's funny. So there's Ari Shafir and Bert Kreischer. He's the real life Van Wilder.
The college guy.
Yeah, no, but he's the movie Van Wilder is based off of him, and he's like in his 40s now.
Why is that movie based off of anybody?
Because he had a crazy Van Wilder kind of story.
What happened?
I don't know why it is. That's a good question.
But what happened to Van Wilder? He just like a party guy, right?
He just doesn't graduate from college for like 10 years or something.
Isn't that like a million people?
Yeah, my friend Scott did that.
Yeah, everybody's friend Scott did that.
Yeah. I
like,
think so.
He's like, hey, that movie is based on me.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can say that, yeah, I'm the coolest guy ever. That was me, yeah. I don't know, that's what I heard. Anyway,
have you seen that movie RoboCop?
Yeah.
That's based on me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's my story.
The new one or the old one?
The old one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't see the new one.
Did you shoot someone in the dick?
Yeah.
Right in the dick? Man.
And I was a robot.
Very nice.
They were criminals.
Okay. Is it the only place you could shoot them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they committed a crime.
Yeah. So Ari Shafir or Bert Kreischer or Tom Segura.
Mm.
You know Tom Segura?
No.
Oh, watch his special on Netflix. He's a funny guy.
Yeah. Stand-up comedy.
Yeah, stand-up comedy. All these people are really not famous, but they're pretty famous comedians right now because of Joe Rogan and Netflix. Mostly Joe Rogan.
Not because Netflix. They got Netflix specials though.
Yeah, they have Netflix specials.
But they couldn't have got those without Joe Rogan, huh?
I think kind of.
Who knows?
Maybe.
They got stepping stones.
Yeah. But they're like pals, Joe Rogan pals, and they're always on his show and stuff. Anyways, they all have podcasts.
Yeah?
Most of them.
Well, how long are they?
Joe Rogan's is like 3+ hours.
Really? Every time?
Yeah, he's got a studio like in, I think it's close to the airport in LA or something like that.
But he does it like once a week?
Just about, yeah. It's like really, really popular, so he's always doing it.
Huh.
He just smokes a bunch of weed and he just talks to everybody.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What is Grandma watching?
Japanese channel.
Yeah. She doesn't like to call it NHK.
Not anymore. I think it's because it's like a, what's it called, like, this is a cable channel.
Yeah.
Made in the U.S. and they just have like shows from different channels.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes the NHK logo's on there. Sometimes it says TV Japan.
Mm. Oh, okay, yeah. Don't call it NHK.
Yeah, I thought it was NHK too.
Did she take her medication today?
Yeah.
You got the AC on yet?
The HD?
AC.
Yeah, I turned it on.
Is it working?
Yeah.
That's good.
I left it at 70. Why? Did she tell you to do it?
No, it's just hot. I'm hot.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had AC?
At Mom's house.
She got AC?
Mom has AC, yeah, but I never had it living on my own.
Yeah.
I just bear it.
It's hot.
Yeah, in Ellensburg, it's like 100+ degrees.
What?
Like,
And you just
almost every day.
You just dealt with that?
Yeah, and then in the wintertime, it's like 0 degrees.
Why would anybody be there?
I don't know. Oh, because those are normal seasons. That's what happens when you have a real summer and a real winter instead of like spring and then fake summer.
But if we get
Fall.
summer enough. Why would you want more?
It's true. Well, that's what you think. Summer is enough here, but then you go somewhere else and it's like, wow.
It's too much.
It is too much. You can't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah, my friend's a farmer.
Yeah.
And in the summertime, he would have to get up at they start farming at 3 o'clock in the morning and then stop by like noon.
Because it's too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then that's like actually the time you're supposed to be out. But yeah, we get some AC.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hot.
He had a family farm. His job was to crack the whip on Mexicans while they worked.
Really?
No, that's what I always imagined him doing that. But he's just the boss.
He was the boss.
What to do?
He did tell them what to do, though.
Yeah, and he's like 20. He was like 23 when he was doing that.
Yeah, they probably didn't listen to them. Did he speak Spanish?
Ondale.
Yeah.
Ondale.
Did he speak Spanish?
No.
They probably were talking shit into his face.
Could have been.
They probably were.
Yeah. I don't know.
What was he farming?
What?
What was he farming?
At 3 o'clock in the morning, he's farming cherries. And his whole family, or his farm sells apples and cherries and hay, different kinds of hay.
Different kinds of hay.
And
how many kinds are there?
Grains.
Lots of grains, like flour.
Yeah, that's what it comes from, like wheat.
He's selling wheat.
So they probably grow. I guess they grow wheat. It's a big farm. Farming is a big deal over there. Yeah, he chopped off all of the fingers on his left hand.
He had no fingers?
He has 5 fingers and half a thumb.
He has 5 fingers though?
On his right hand is normal.
Yeah.
But like in 2014,
yeah,
he was farming early in the morning.
Yeah.
And so, all right, farmers out there in TV land, if you're a farmer and your job is to move the water, always make sure that you're paying attention. Don't stick your hand in the gears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
water.
Right, it was the water? He was moving the water?
Yeah, I don't know, whatever it's called. I don't know. So he always called it moving the water.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what that entails, but it's like, so you know those like big water wheel looking things that go over farms?
Yeah.
It's like a big rod with a bunch of wheels.
Yeah.
You see it like going to like the gorge, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You see them around the gorge anyway. So I don't know exactly how it works, but at some point along that like connected to the tube or something is like a box full of apparently it's a box full of open gears that are just moving or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, you're supposed to do something there, and that moves the gears, or I don't know. It's very, very vague with it. I don't know what it is. But anyways, he was doing it with gloves on, and his glove got sucked into the machine.
Ooh.
He pulled his hand out, and he just saw red, and like there's no his fingers didn't come with the glove.
Oh no!
So they didn't get chopped off. It wasn't a quick thing. They got literally ground off his hand.
Oh, so they're gone. They got grinded up.
They're gone, yeah.
Can't connect it back.
Yeah, so it's like a really gnarly X-ray picture that he has.
Yeah.
Like I know someone who they took the X-ray picture and they blew it up poster size, and it's on their ceiling.
You put it on the ceiling now?
Yeah.
He's okay with it?
Yeah. It's the Keisters, so they did that.
Does he have phantom fingers?
I think so, yeah. I think he said that. He's got a phantom finger. And he's got a prosthetic hand, but he doesn't wear it because it's not very good.
It doesn't work well?
No. He's a drummer, too.
Yeah, does he can hold the stick with his thumb?
Yeah, and he can play piano.
Like dumb piano?
No, he's really good.
He's good at the piano?
Yeah, and he can play with both hands somehow.
Was he good at the piano before?
No.
He learned how to play piano after his finger was messed up?
Yeah, I don't know, and it's really weird watching him play because he can like hit the notes with his left hand.
Well, he's got stubs?
Yeah, he's got stubs where his four fingers are, and then he's got like if you like bend your thumb and like look at it at an angle, you know, it's like half that.
Yeah. But
yeah.
His other hand's okay?
Yeah. Yeah, his other hand's completely normal.
He can play the piano with his stubs though, but it's like kind of like half fingers though, right?
He's got no fingers, but then but then part of his thumb is like
he can play.
It's cut off at the knuckle, basically, on his thumb.
But he can play individual songs or on the piano, individual keys on the piano with his stubs.
I think so. Yeah.
So he's got some stubs in there.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, don't always pay attention, kids, when you're moving the water.
When you move the water, look out for gears. You know, your fingers are fragile.
Yeah.
And carry them around everywhere.
True. Yeah.
Put them on the bus.
Carry your fingers on the bus?
Yeah. What? Yeah, look out. I'm gonna get big gloves all the time now. So when it's hot out.
Protect your fingers.
Yeah, and be
then your fingers will be useless. Then you've basically just chopped them off already. You're going around with mittens.
Look, what are you doing? It's hot out. I gotta protect my fingers.
How do mittens work? Why do people can't do things with mittens on?
Yeah, it's for traveling or something. The gloves are what made his fingers get caught in there anyway.
Yeah.
So look out for the gloves.
Oh yeah. He shouldn't have been wearing gloves.
Yeah.
It makes him like too complacent or whatever.
Did he continue to move the water after he had his accident?
Yeah, he did.
He wasn't afraid?
I guess not. He had to go back to work, but he got like he got money from the LNI or whatever, and then he didn't have to work for a while.
Yeah, but he had no hand.
He had no hand. No. He went to Sasquatch, though. He went to Sasquatch that year, like a month after it happened or something like that, and he still had like a bunch of he looked like a crazy person. He was going around with like a bunch of bandages on his hand.
Yeah.
At a 4-day music festival.
You met him afterwards?
Yeah, I met him right after he chopped his fingers off.
Right after?
That's when I met him. Yeah.
Like while he was bloody and stuff still?
No.
Like, was it out by the time you met him, or is it still in a cast?
Oh no, it was still in his. I went to Sasquatch that year, not with him, but I saw him there. I was like, well, dude, what are you doing? Yeah. So, yeah, he still had his hands in his, in the bandage.
Yeah. Well, they weren't bleeding? They weren't actively bleeding?
Yeah.
They were?
I think so.
You can, like, see the blood?
I don't remember that, no. He didn't have to, like, change it or something.
Yeah. Maybe they stopped that. Maybe immediately. I don't know if they put the coagulator in there or something at the end.
Yeah, I don't know. They cauterize it? How does that work?
Yeah, no fingers.
Yeah.
Get some fingers.
Get some fingers.
Did you eat that steak?
No, I'm going to cook it tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
That's not too late.
What'd
you get Grandma for Mother's Day?
Flowers.
She got a lot of flowers. What'd you do with all those flowers?
They're, I don't know, in the sunroom, I guess.
You gonna put them in the backyard or something?
Yeah, I gotta put them in the ground.
Do they live?
I gotta make sure they're not dead right now, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang up. I wanna watch this TV show.
What show is it?
The Jim Jeffries show.
All right, bye.
It's funny. Okay, bye.
Oh, that was Andrew. Oh yeah, maybe we should try to call Yellow Fellow. He's out there in Portland at night, at the same time as us. Let's call Fred, the producer, first, though. Freddie, the producer, at 10:40. Hello, it's nighttime.
Hey, program.
Hey, Freddie, how are you?
I'm good. I saw a car accident today.
Wow.
That's why I'm doing so good.
Yeah. What? You saw it? You actually saw it?
Yeah, I was working at Gallery Boom as the cashier, and I guess I was facing the wrong direction to see the very beginning part of it, but I heard this big crash and turned around and looked out the big windows, and right there on the corner of Legion and Adams,
yeah,
there was I don't even know, because the cars had spun around so much that I didn't see whether it was a head-on collision or what, but one guy's bumper flew all the way off.
Whoa.
And was all over the highway. There was a truck and a smaller car that got into an accident, and the smaller car looked like it got the worst of it, but it was such a loud sound, but it seemed like both cars were fine, and both the drivers were fine. And neither of them seemed to be really angry. Everyone was kind of freaking out, worried and looking around, but nobody was really, really mad, which was cool.
Whoa.
And then the other part was, my favorite part was the guy in the smaller car, backed up out of the intersection, but still was blocking a lane of traffic. And so, sometimes cars would come up and then there's honk at this empty car that was kind of maybe 2 car lengths from the stop sign. They would come up behind this car, not realizing it was empty, and just honk at this empty car.
Yeah.
I thought that was good. And then the guy was walking around, and he had to go and pick up his bumper and the grill from his bumper, and he carried them all the way back to his car. Because they were kind of in the intersection. He carried them back to his car and put them in his trunk and then drove away.
Oh yeah,
So,
he was able to drive away, huh?
Yeah, they both were able to drive away. So I don't know. Like I said, it was really loud. It was a frightening. Someone who I talked to also who saw it and was on the street was I thought it was a semi truck hitting something just because of how loud it is. But I think cars are just that loud when they're traveling at even in city street speeds. When you have a collision like that, it must have been 2 moving vehicles, and so
that's 50 miles an hour or something, right? If they're both moving.
Yeah, I think it does. Maybe they multiply.
Yeah. Then the bumper flew off the little car.
Oh yeah, the little car. I kind of feel like the little car was the one who. I guess I'm just speculating. But through their body language, it
Yeah.
looked to me like the one in the little car was the one who caused the accident, and also the one that like is leaving with the most damage to their vehicle. But just
Yeah.
from like watching out the window, these like subtle body language cues, that's what I'm guessing. But I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Nobody who I talked to like had actually seen the events leading up to the collision, so hard to tell.
That's what bumpers are for.
Yeah, yeah.
So it like did
It's like a
its job.
breakaway. It's like those tails that the lizards have, where the creature kind of like attacks the lizard and grabs their tail, and the tail just like snaps off, and they run away with the stump.
Yeah. So maybe it was good, and the bumper did its thing. It got bumped, and it fell off, and then they can just put it back.
Yeah, I think it did.
Wow. And no police, nothing. They just talked it out.
Yeah, the police came, but I think the police came after they had both already like talked to each other and left.
Whoa.
Too slow, even though they were right on the main line there.
Yeah.
Like it was like on a main street, pretty close to the police station. So I don't know.
Okay. All right. Here's something I saw today. That I saw a dead raccoon.
Really?
And
Where was that?
It was on Carpenter, like by Marvin Road, and its guts were out a little bit, and you could see where it got hit, like in the road, and it like maybe I don't know. But then so I passed it once, and I was walking, and then I went to a store, and then I was walking back, and I saw a hobo with a piece of cardboard. He was scooping the raccoon up onto the piece of cardboard, and then he walked into the woods.
Do you think he was just trying to clean up the street and get it out of there, or did he have some other purpose for this raccoon?
He was going to eat it.
Do you think he's going to eat it? I mean, what level of like decomposition is it? Was it like stinky dead, or was it just like
It didn't.
not dead? It was like pretty fresh.
Well, I was there yesterday. It wasn't there yesterday.
Oh, I see. So it's still like one day at least.
Yeah, but I don't know what he was going to do. I didn't say anything. I almost did. I should have. Because I was like,
hey, what are you going to do with that?
yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But I let it go. I was just like, well, maybe he was holding a dead raccoon. I thought maybe he was going to throw it at me or something. If I had talked to him.
What are you doing with that? I'm throwing it at you. Ah!
Yeah, he seemed like not in a great state, so I didn't want to talk to him.
Yeah, there's also, I mean, I think when people are like doing anything with anything that's dead, that like raises the question of what are you doing with that? Like, the gallery boom somehow inherited all this like black metal stuff from like maybe a tattoo parlor that closed down in the same building and like left all of their stuff. I don't know. That's the story I heard. And so since it's like an art gallery / like flea market style thing, they just are like selling these things. So there's like skulls and like taxidermied bats and stuff.
Yeah.
And today someone came in and they were purchasing a giant horse skull. And I was like, what are you doing with that horse skull? And they're like, oh, I just have like skulls on a like shelf, as a display.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. That's great. Good use. And then like every single person they ran into along the path of like getting to the cashier zone was like, hey, what are you doing with that skull? And
Yeah.
they're like, well, I'm putting it on display. So it's like when you're like dealing with a dead thing and you're like touching it and you're like, you're doing something with that dead thing, aren't you? Like, what are you doing with that thing? It's dead.
Yeah.
I think that's a natural question.
Yeah. It's done its purpose. You're gonna eat it or dump it. And then he's maybe gonna put in the thing. I was thinking about calling animal control or something too.
Maybe he's gonna skin it and make a hat.
Yeah, it had a nice tail. I was looking at the tail. I was thinking about the fur too. I was like, I'm gonna get the hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He may have looked like maybe a homeless person, but maybe it was actually like an old timey fur trapper.
Yeah. Maybe he was a really resourceful homeless person. Actually lived in the woods.
Yeah, could be. It's not just food, but it's also like you tan the hide and like get some fur out of it or something too. Could be.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we should be thinking about that when things. I mean, it's just like it's going to happen. It's inevitable, pretty much, that like things are going to become roadkill. But we don't really have good systems in place for that. Like people just leave it on the side of the road and then it just like decomposes. But maybe we could use it in societies or something.
Eat it.
Yeah, maybe eat it or use the fur or like, I don't know, grind it up into fertilizer, or maybe definitely the fur and maybe like the bones or something. I don't know. What can you do with bones? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how far this idea can go, but it just seems like, I do know that there were some people who wanted to get like the roadkill deer so they could make tanning hides, but you have to get like all these permits even for that because they're afraid that people are going to get like hunting permits and then just like run the deer over or something instead of shooting them.
Yeah.
So like you're not even supposed to pick up roadkill deer or something. I'm not really sure what the deal is, but there's like laws against dealing with roadkill. But that shouldn't be how it is. It should be the opposite. We should be like trying to grab every like resource that just presents itself and can help society. Maybe we need those.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of resources that we could be harnessing of nature. Yeah. The dead things, the roadkill, pick it up. Hey, yep.
No, what were you gonna say?
How's the production end going?
No, it's good. We're scheduled on the television out pretty far. We're doing pretty good with the episode titles up on YouTube right now. Like the current stuff is all titled, which is working out pretty well.
What's some of the new ones?
Oh man, that's harder to remember when I'm not by the spreadsheet. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, the spreadsheet.
One of them is called The New Calendar. That's a new episode. I think that might be the most recent one that was up there right now. And that's about how you got a new calendar. How's it working out so far?
It's there. And
you check it today?
I did. The days are matching on the calendar.
Good.
Yeah,
that's great. Maybe you could add other things onto the calendar. I know that we're going to have like, I don't know, like I guess probably on June 1st we've got something.
Oh, the first Friday is June 1st.
Yeah, probably have something on that day.
Some band? Is there a band? Oh. What?
I said maybe we should try to go live at 6 on the June 1st.
Yeah, live at 6.
Yep.
Then we're going straight to tape on the thing. Is it going to be a band?
Probably. Someone told me they saw like a big flyer for like a band being on the program, and I was like, I don't know anything about that. I didn't make that flyer.
Oh, well, that'd be fun.
I don't know.
Then we'll go.
I'm not sure. I haven't actually seen it. They said they saw it at Rainy Day, but maybe I should walk by Rainy Day and see if it's there. I haven't seen it.
So you see the flyer, and then you're like, oh, look what I'm doing.
Yeah, look, I'm going to be doing this event. I'm doing this event. I had no idea that this flyer was even here, but I'm doing it.
You're like, I better go to this. It's like Batman. And you're like Batman.
I hope that it's for June 1st and not June 8th. I mean, not that it really matters, but that's happened before. Remember when Scott Erickson came on the program and like was confused?
Oh, I just knocked down the calendar off the wall.
What?
I just knocked down the calendar off the wall.
Oh, well, I don't know if the program can see it or not, but it's a painting of the Green Ranger from the Power Rangers, and it's signed by the guy who played the Green Ranger.
Where is that? What?
It's like, look to your left. It's behind you.
Oh, wow. It's signed by the guy that did the Green Ranger?
Yeah, it's signed by the actual guy who played the Green Ranger, and it's apparently a fan painted it and gave it to him. So the fan didn't come to like get it signed. They're like, I painted this of you, and they gave it to him, but then he had flown in. This has apparently happened in Seattle. He like flew in and couldn't take it on the plane, as the story goes.
Yeah.
And so it went through a lot of different hands. Eventually it came into my hands, and I put it on the program studio wall there, and I'm hoping to get it in a nice gold frame. You know?
Wow.
Like gold frame. Really nice big gold frame, like a gold frame looking thing.
That sounds good.
Good.
We're going to record a message to the future. We only have about 6 minutes left today.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. I'll record the message to the future, and then I'll go.
All right. I'm gonna cue it up. Cue up the tape.
How's that going? Is the messages you're looking at the 2 years to the past, and I've been watching some of the stuff you've been doing now that 2017, have they sort of like hit the stride of the normal times now?
Yeah, it's happening. We're doing the thing where we're looking at the messages to the future from 2017 instead of like the commercials.
Shorter?
Yeah, they're shorter.
Are the messages shorter?
They're shorter. I decided to get them shorter, and it's like an odd feeling, and it makes. Sometimes I think we should be like having like longer future messages, you know, for like years or something, or like 5 years. Remember, maybe
you were breaking up there a little bit.
We were gonna do like the several years thing where we like put in the episode from the years ago.
Wait, you're gonna do the like tape from a year ago or years ago, many years ago?
Yeah, that was an idea. Maybe we could do that from the thing. But I got to move this thing down so I can record this stuff.
That's not too hard to do. We're almost back pretty far now.
Hey, Future.
Hey, Future. I'm on the phone. This is Freddie, the producer. I'm helping out.
Freddie saw a car accident. Oh yeah. You saw a car accident. It's breaking up a little bit. I saw a dead raccoon. All right, bye, Future.
That word.
It was breaking up.
My voice, is it? Am I turning into a robot?
Yeah.
All right, I better go.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, we got 5 minutes left. Should we call Yellowfellow or should we? Yeah, let's call him. I'm calling him. And then we look at this thing up here for the Oh yeah, this is a message of the future. We're gonna look at a couple of these anyway. Or 2017 or 16.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 610906723 is not available. At the tone.
Tape of senator. People want to be senators. Freddie is here.
I want to be a senator.
Steve is here. We're talking to Mr. Gintsu.
If you remember 1998, you remember those candidates.
Look at that goat thing. 1 of another 11:32 a.m. Keystone Channel 22.
A speaking option. To disconnect, press the message.
TV.
State and Capital, come on by. We tape random days.
Are you still there? To disconnect, press 1. To record your message, press.
Voice for Washington's working families.
Hey!
And I'm
Mr. Gintsu. Alright, let's look at 2017. It's this one. What are we doing this year? It's Monday. Monday. Is this right? I think it might be. We gotta get the calendar from then too. Future, it's us, the past. Hi, past. It's Monday.
Hey, Monday.
And it's the season finale. Oh, that's where that's been the whole time. We're going to be leaving the season tomorrow. We're going to be out in the streets, so you can see that next, probably. Thank you for being alive.
My pleasure.
Just keep being you. Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Do it.
Do it.
Have we gotten to any of those TCTV days on that tape yet? I don't know if we have. Let's look at yesterday. I don't remember. Monday or Sunday, maybe even. Well, I think Sunday with Freddie. What about yesterday? Oh, yesterday was no Monday. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, right. There's today. Here's yesterday. And then before yesterday is Sunday, and this is the one we're going to look at with Freddie.
Future.
Hey.
It's us. The past.
Hey, Pass.
past. It's Mother's Day. I'd like to give a message to my mother. Say, Happy Mother's Day. I love you.
It's Sunday the 13th, and we have a calendar now.
Watered the plant. Called some family members.
I found my tooth. Freddie found it.
Oh, the new calendar.
Yeah.
Bye.
No, it's lost again.
Up to September.
Oh, here it is, actually. I found my tooth. Hey, future, it's us, the past.
Future.
Yellow fella's getting
You know
stoned.
They say that what you take from the future gives blessing stones to the past.
Bye, future.
Bye.
Hey, future.
Hey.
Hey, Future, I'm on the phone. This is Freddie, the producer. I'm helping
Freddie saw a car accident. Oh, yeah. You saw a car accident. It's breaking up a little bit. I saw a dead raccoon. All right, bye, future.
Bye.
All right. Well, that was the thing. We did it. You know, life's happening. Made it through another day. Thanks, Andrew and Grandma and Freddie. Here it is. Here's the credits. Thanks for watching. It's Tuesday. We're on TCTV channel 22 at 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check that out. ydhwm.com. Yeah. 360-364-384. Call and leave a message. Get on TV. 109 State Avenue, number 3. Yeah, check that out. Graham, it's a good song. Thank you. TCTV, La Baby, Jordy Fabulous, Graham, Subspot.com, John Mufter, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. And viewers, that's you. You're watching. Thank you. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.